you say the immediate challenges that these people, broadcasters, are currently facing, just to remind us of challenges that in your view that you think in Nigeria, content production, content creation, content distribution, what are those key challenges highlight for us now?
I think it has a lot to do with finance. A lot of the broadcasters want content, and there's a lot of content out there. It's just that a lot of the times most broadcasters can't afford what the producers want for their productions to be paid for. So, and then it comes down to advertising, it comes down to negotiating and product placements, etc. So I think there's not a lot of conversation going on between producers and the broadcasters. I think that's one of the weakest links I find. Having been the president of the Association of Movie Producers, we've actually tried to reach out to the Broadcast Organization of Nigeria to say, okay, we have producers who make a lot of content. I mean, in Asaba alone, I think I have producers making almost 400 films a month. Why don't we do a partnership whereby we get these films from our association and you put it, and then we work together to get advertising, and so that the producers actually will make some money and you will also make some money, since you can't afford to pay for directly to us. And we also suggested that since there was an intervention fund by the CBN for the creative industry, that what we could actually do is say, look, let's the two organizations talk to each other using the CBN loan as a buffer. So let's say we have 100 TV stations and we have maybe 2,000 titles, or we can give you however number hours of product you want. Basically, we work with you and then we can come to a minimum agreement of what can be paid. Whereas that loan from the CBN could be used to wedge what the producers want and also give the broadcasters the content, because one of the things that broadcasters complain about is that there's not enough content. And I think that's the bane of most of the Nigerian broadcasters, that so that it seems like it's the foreign broadcasters who have invested in Nigeria who are able to support the industry and buy the content, but they're not even buying it at what they would buy in their own countries either. So you find that I always say to my producers, we're one of the hardest working producers in Africa today, but we're the poorest. If you look at the value chain of what we get.